Just a word about attempting to fight somebody's destiny. Let's say you have a court case coming up and you're trying to take somebody to court and it doesn't seem to be working out. You take them to court again and again and again and again. Even though you are right and you have all the evidence in your favor and you're 100% correct and you're the victim and all that, it just doesn't seem to be clicking. That's because it is the destiny of that individual to see that out through to fruition, because you can't fight God. I found this out the hard way myself. I was like, why isn't this, things I did in my life? I was like, why is this not working? I'm the good one. The other person isn't, so on and so forth. And I'm like, and I began to realize that the universe just says, no, you're trying to go against God and you're not going to win. And this is also teaching you to stop trying to control the outcome of things. And also, it's also how you approach things that matter. It is all in the approach. By this, I mean how you assign energies to these things that become whatever you want it to be, because unconsciously what you put in is what you get out. So if you see this as a negative experience, that's what's going to freaking be shooting back at you. So when you approach it righteously and honestly and properly, not looking to be vindictive or malicious, or I've got to win at any and all costs, then the universe will align with that and concur. But still, it isn't going to negate the fact that you cannot bypass this by trying to get your way and cut right through to the crux of the matter. It's not going to work. Because when somebody's destiny has been set and sealed, this is basically an obligation that they must see through to fruition, that you can't modify it, you can't change it, you can't break it, you can't penetrate it, because you're dealing with God and you're not going to win. I've learned this the hard way a lot of times in my life. Why is this not working? How come it isn't, I'm the right one, I'm the one that's being the victim, this, and still it didn't matter. It had nothing to do with the fact that I didn't realize that I was trying to fight somebody's destiny. That's the reason why it seems like they come out of these things unscathed. Like they just have like this Teflon vest that nothing sticks to them. It just bounces off, because it's their karma, it's their fate, it's their destiny, it's their dharma. They have to live it. And this essentially, even though I don't believe in this, is a contract that they, have with the universe. Basically speaking. And there's nothing you can do to interrupt that or sever it or break it or stop it or destroy it or get it to go your way. It's not going to work. And such is life with everything you experience. If you encounter obstacles and complications, rejection, blockages, and so on, this is the universe is telling you, listen, man, you're on the wrong road. You're doing the wrong thing. Stop trying to allow your ego to get what it wants by it must win at any and all cost. Because that's really what this boils down to, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely. It's your ego saying, I refuse to lose. I will win. I don't care what I have to do. I don't care if I have to spend every dime and I have to freaking kill everybody and blow this whole world up. I'm going to win no matter what, at any and all costs. And that's exactly what you're encountering and what you're experiencing. So you have to learn to just let it go and stop allowing the ego to control your reality. Allow your soul to take control, man. Plug into your higher self and everything's going to be just cool. It's going to be real laid back and chill and very relaxed, and everything just flows to you. Everything that's meant to be shall be, because it's already yours. You don't have to fight to get it, and you don't have to chase it. You don't have to be obsessed over it. See, when you're doing these things, you're insecure, okay? You're uncertain, you're afraid, you're giving it fear, doubt, uncertainty, all of these things. And that's sending out waves to the universe saying to God, I don't trust you. That's exactly what you're saying to God's face. I don't trust you. I don't have faith in you. I don't believe in you. I don't have any hope for this situation. Because the ego is saying, F you. We don't trust you. We trust the matrix, because the matrix provides us with all of our material needs. And the universe is recognizing this. So no matter how hard you try, you're not going to win in court, so to speak, or you're not going to beat them, or you're not going to cajole the situation and manipulate it in your favor. It's not going to work. You're going to wind up freaking blowing yourself apart, aggravating yourself, just having a nervous breakdown, pulling your hair out of your head. Trust me. That's all that's going to come of this. So recognize that if something seems to be impenetrable, immovable, or irresistible, back off. You got to stop playing the egocentric boxing match here. It's not going to work in your favor. The universe is teaching you, listen, this is this person's destiny. You're not going to, bend it to your will in your favor. You just won't. And that's the truth. And that is where you are forced to look inside yourself and say, listen, I've got to release the ego so I can have a quality of life again. Because when you are under the control of the ego, you don't have a quality of life. It's just all of these meaningless quantitative experiences with no qualitative value. By that I mean it's just more of the same garbage. You don't have any substantial qualitative experience that has quality to it and substance. Like something meaningful. So this is what's teaching you to let go of this stuff, because this is what's holding you back. Your ego, your will to win at any and all costs, even if it's a Pyrrhic victory. A Pyrrhic victory means a victory that comes at too great of a cost, which means it's not a victory at all. Because remember something before I end this video, and I'm going to say this very, very clearly. There are no winners in war.